a free-to-play, play-to-earn cannabis gaming metaverse. Well, today we're talking about CryptoChronic. But before we do that, make sure to do your own research, figure out this project is for you. So we're talking all about this exciting new project, which I think a bunch of you guys will be interested in. And at the end, we'll talk about how you guys can be a part of it by joining the whitelist. You guys have plenty of time to obviously do your research, but also most importantly, join the community and see what all the excitement is about. So tons to cover today. So let's go. So it's cryptochronic.com. I'll put the link in the description so you guys can check this out for yourself. I'll try to cover as much as I can today, all the interesting stuff like the NFTs. I'll show off some like game features, things like that, but there's a ton to cover. I think you guys should really take a deep dive after this video to make sure that you kind of get all the exciting stuff that's going on. Obviously, I'll try to cover all the updates and stuff like that. But cool. If you guys want a place in the whitelist, then reply to my question that I'm about to tell you guys in the Discord. So first people that have 100 right answers will receive a place on the whitelist. So that's pretty cool for them to do that. Again, you have to join their Discord and check that out. So the question is, how do players interact with their CryptoChronics? So how you answer this question, you guys have to go to their Discord. They have their invite on there. I'll put the link in the description. So in order to do this, you go inside the Discord, you go to the support link on the left. You click the claim the WL for the whitelist in here. Then it says go to open ticket. You open up a new ticket, so you click on this, and then you send the response for the question that I said, and then you hit claim. So really easy to do. Again, for the first 100 people with the right answers, 100 people get access to the whitelist, which is definitely exciting. So there's a ton of things going on, and it's going to appeal to a lot of you guys. So let's talk about what this is. So like I said, it's a free-to-play, play-to-earn cannabis-themed gaming metaverse. So it's GameFi, and there's a lot of other stuff, obviously NFTs involved in that. So they have GameFi. Would you love to play a freemium game but find crypto gaming prohibitively expensive? Convinced NFTs are overpriced? So they're just trying to solve a lot of problems. Obviously, they have a great team behind them that really looked at a lot of different projects out there and came up with this one that I think is really going to, really change everything that's going on and really come up with a project that's going to last a long time. Because a lot of people come up with ideas for projects and it sounds interesting, but they don't last. They don't really think about the future. But there's a lot of exciting things coming in the near future for this project, and then obviously in the upcoming months. So I'll try to cover as much as that today. So we'll talk a little bit about that. I'll try to cover as much as possible. So and let me just they did a nice job on their website, just because my screen is a little bit condensed, but we'll talk a little about this. I'll show some of the stuff as well. So it's a game leveraging crypto technology. Obviously, we talked about the freemium play to earn model. Obviously, especially in the market now, we're always looking for more ways to earn and not really have to rely on a specific token going up and down. We want to be able to, for the time we spent, we want to be able to earn something back. They said that they were inspired by things like Pokemon, like digital pet collectibles. We'll talk a little bit about that in the Chronics. You can see some of them here. And then we'll talk a little bit about like games and show off some footage, etc. So all of the cool things that you would find with like collecting different things like Pokemon, but obviously being on crypto blockchain, there's definitely a lot of benefits. So again, we'll talk about the whitelist and all that. We'll get to that in a second. But let's talk a little bit about the game. What is this game about? What are you going to be doing? So it says, here's the deal. So they have a little like background to like kind of world build. We live in a Greentopia, a parallel universe where legal cannabis is freely grown, bred, and traded. S2S, stoner to stoner. Then they said the research led to the creation of sentence strains of cannabis. They're just trying to get you in the world, kind of building on this. And then obviously they have the NFTs. So they said Chronics are like the characters. Chronics are unique NFTs of sentient cannabis buds with two billion possible genetic variations. So again, if you really think about the collection and how it differentiates from each other, they said they have a combination of 17 hereditary traits, 7 aesthetic, between 8 and 32 variations, and then they have a couple of like battle stats, etc., which will obviously be important for the game. So we'll definitely talk a little bit about that. We're more than just profile pics, fully animated with its own name and personality. So what are some of the things that you can do? That say they have Kanagachi, obviously inspired by like Tamagotchi. Resource managed gameplay where cannabis meets Tamagotchi. Chronics are high. Remember, if you guys remember Tamagotchi, where there's a little device where you take care of a little digital character, but they're kind of taking this to the next level. So it says you're not only taking care of them and helping them grow, but there's actual reasons to do so. It's like battle stats, level up, earn rewards, increase value, etc. And some of these we'll talk about as well. I'm just kind of giving the high level. So Smoke Off, multiplayer gameplay based on Clash of Clans, Pokemon, and blackjack mechanics. I don't know if you heard of Clash of Clans, super popular mobile game by Supercell, but the idea is they're taking what was engaging, interesting about those games, obviously same with Pokemon and blackjack, and kind of make it so that they made a game that appeals to everyone, and we'll check out that as well. So then really the idea is they want to make you guys have fun with the games that you remember playing or that you're interested in, but with their like cannabis theme, more like adult theme, and obviously a lot of people are even if you don't participate in cannabis, you're like interested and you think it's a cool concept. So I'm going to show you guys some gameplay of how this all looks like. So this is the battle versus human and bot. This gameplay they've kind of shared on their socials. So if you guys want to be a part of that, they always are constantly showing this stuff on like Discord. So here's some gameplay. This is kind of like the UI. Again, this isn't final. They're kind of just like showing this off, and it's great that they have a working concept. But this is like the battle. So they drop you in. Obviously, you can see your characters there, your chronics. And you can see that goes to like the different rounds. 60 Cent. He has the same mic as me, the Shure SM7B. So again, as you can see, the battle takes place. And I'm going to fast forward, I'm not going to play the whole video, but you can see how each one of your chronics plays an important role in the success of your battle. Unfortunately, for this player, they did end up losing. So that's the battle. Here's Kanagachi, which I'm super excited about as well. I think this one looks really cool. Obviously, so the idea of taking care of your chronic and helping them improve for things that you can do later on is a kind of a cool concept. And just gives you something to idly do without pressure. You definitely get the satisfaction of like, hey, I'm taking care of this. I'm choosing the different aspects of it. In this case, it says like ban for vegetables, land for vegetables. Essentially like kind of the idea of taking care of a plant, and then how they improve is definitely satisfying. So that's really interesting. Obviously, if you're a huge fan of like Tamagotchi, you're definitely gonna like this. And another thing that they're also incorporating is the idea of like breeding, which I think is really important. Just an important concept in general about like the idea of combining two together to get something else. I think is like another reason to make sure that you're making good decisions, spending the time so that you can have a successful and a good breed. And they kind of show you how that looks like, a combination of blue and yellow, and then what's their attributes that they got: happiness, energy, motivation, reputation, etc. So I think that's pretty cool. So if you're interested in that, definitely check it out. I'll put the link in the comment. Like I said, this literally could be for everyone. I think the idea that it's free to play brings a lot of people, really lowers the barrier for people to check the game out, invite friends, play games, because obviously all this stuff is better with friends. And they show off some of the characters. They've done a great job with their artwork, not only with the chronics, but the people within the world. So that's pretty cool. So let's show off some more of this gameplay. So here's another video, another snapshot of what this looks like. Obviously, you can see like the UI here. You see the battle, deck creation, Kanagachi, quests, collection, breeding, marketplace, and ranking, and slot. So a lot of things for you to do, and really gives you a lot of utility for your Chronic. So this one, they're checking out the marketplace. And again, like I said, if you guys are interested in checking this out, then you can obviously see all the different things that you have. So obviously you're taking care of your own, and depends what you want to do with it. Do you want to put up for the marketplace, or maybe there's one that you see in the marketplace that you want to buy for yourself, and then work and take care of that. It's kind of this like ever-evolving system. And I think it's really cool. Like I said, if you're a huge gamer and interested in a lot of games, they've taken a lot of great concepts, things that people enjoy, they're doing already into this game. And I think any place that you have a marketplace, people are interested to check it out and see what other people are doing, and either buy that for themselves or help replicate it. So tons of utility. Like I said, they're coming out with their generation 1 or generation 0 essentially, and they're really thinking about the benefits and how that's going to affect all the future generations. So definitely one of those things where you get a lot of benefits for being in early. So here's the Chronic Gen 0 NFT collection. They said buy Chronic Gen NFTs into the Metaverse, minted on Ethereum, only 5,040. Series 1 generation 0 tokens will be ever minted and sold. Additional 620 tokens for a whitelist. We'll talk about the whitelist, like I said, and they kind of talk about the rarity, common, normal, common, uncommon, rare, and then they say what the benefit is. If you have a Gen 0, your fertility is higher, so that rate that they kind of get better is cool. So they kind of talk a little bit about that, show off more art. If you guys want to check it out, definitely do so. But let's check out this roadmap. A lot of interesting stuff on here. So alpha release. So essentially they're working on their marketplace. Sorry if it's a little small. Countdown on assets, soundtracks, things like that. But the thing you need to know is obviously they're working on the beta, bug fixing, etc. Is the public NFT launch, which we'll talk about. And then mid-June, early access users, game registration, access to slot machine. That was the thing in the bottom right corner that they're always adding more stuff to do. And then public release Web 0 web desktop. So pretty cool. Backed by a great team. They've done a lot of great things. Already, and they're really kind of building on that. So cool. So other things that I did want to mention is that they position this to really benefit gamers, where the time you spend in it, you'll be greatly rewarded. There's a lot of play to earn games where you spend a lot of time, you don't earn a lot, but they've done a really good job with that. Their premium features are priced at fixed rate. So it's affordable, easy for people to get into no matter what they're planning to do. They're breeding, the marketplace. I don't think I've showed off what the collection looks like once you have everything. You're really building up your collection, what that's going to look like. Again, it's all part of here. You could actually see and be proud of it, what they are and all the different attributes for it. So pretty cool. So how do you become a part of this? How do you get your Chronic? How do you do all that? Well, that's where you sign up for a chance to win access to our whitelist, and it's right here. And I'll put the link in the description so you guys can check this out now. You put your information, you put your Discord, your wallet address. They have some more information if you want to learn how to do that, and you register. So even if you are a little bit interested, you just register just to get a chance to win. If you haven't 100% made your decision, sign up anyways, and then join the community, see what people are talking about, stats and features like fertility, which that extra 15x is huge, and they're going to be extremely valuable now in terms of gameplay and your Chronics moving forward, not only for an investment standpoint but also for the game. Definitely check it out so you get a chance to be a part of this project. So again, I know I covered a lot today. I'll put a link in the description for all that stuff. The important thing is to obviously do your research, check out their website, see what's exciting about it. Check out their socials to watch some of these videos that I kind of went over. Obviously answer the questions. Like I said, join the whitelist, answer the question for the Discord. They have a link right here as well. And yeah, just kind of follow along with this exciting project, Crypto Chronic. I'll probably do another video in the near future. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.